Welcome to the portal of knowledge videos.
Why are satellites made? The hidden heroes above us. Imagine you're standing under a starry sky. Far above your head, thousands of kilometers away, are machines silently orbiting the Earth. These are satellites, and though you can't see them, your life depends on them every single day. 1. To connect the world, satellites bring us television, mobile signals, and internet across the globe, even to remote villages and ships in the middle of the ocean. Without them, global communication would collapse. 2. To watch over Earth, they're the eyes in the sky, constantly watching the weather, warning us of hurricanes, floods, droughts, and forest fires. They help us protect nature and prepare for disasters. 3. For navigation and travel. Ever used Google Maps or GPS while driving? That's thanks to navigation satellites that help planes, ships, soldiers, and even farmers in their fields to move with precision. 4. For science and exploration, satellites are our ambassadors in space. They study the sun, planets, and galaxies, unlocking the secrets of the universe. Some go deep into space to discover the unknown. 5. For national security, countries use satellites to monitor borders, detect missile launches, and ensure security. These are powerful tools in the hands of militaries and governments. 6. For business and economy, companies use satellites to manage banking systems, stock markets, agriculture, and even shipping routes. The global economy today runs through the skies. In short words, greater than satellites are made to serve, protect, and connect life on Earth and beyond. They are messengers, guardians, explorers, and guides working quietly above us 24/7. Building and launching a satellite involves significant cost, time, and technical work, and these vary greatly depending on the type of satellite, its purpose, and whether a country or private company is managing the project. Here's a storytelling style overview to help you understand the real scope of the effort. 1. The cost, from millions to billions. Imagine you're building a satellite. It's not just a metal box with antennas. It's a mini laboratory built to survive the harsh environment of space, transmit signals, collect data, or even monitor climate change. A small CubeSat used by students or small tech companies might cost around $100,000 to $1 million. A medium Earth observation or communication satellite can cost $50 million to $400 million. For high-end military or deep space satellites, the price tag can shoot up to $1 billion or more. And that's just the satellite itself. You also need to pay for the rocket launch cost, ground station support, and mission control teams. 2. The time, years in the making. From idea to orbit, launching a satellite is a long journey. Design and planning, 6 months to 2 years. Manufacturing and assembly, 1 to 3 years. Testing vibration, heat, vacuum, 6 months to 1 year. Launch and deployment, a few hours but often involves months of coordination beforehand. So, in total, a full-scale satellite mission can take 2 to 5 years, or even longer for deep space or military missions. 3. The work, a symphony of experts. Building a satellite is like composing an orchestra where every expert plays a part. Aerospace engineers design the structure. Software developers write the code for navigation and communication. Physicists and scientists choose the instruments. Project managers keep everything on track. Launch teams handle the rocket logistics. Mission control operates the satellite once it's in space. Thousands of working hours, highly skilled teams, and meticulous coordination make the dream of space flight a reality. Sending spacecraft's mission by 80 countries are included as per 2025. Once upon a time, not too long ago, space exploration was a dream held by only a few powerful nations. But as time passed, that dream began to spread across continents, cultures, and even the most unexpected corners of the world. It all began with two giants, the United States and the Soviet Union. The world watched in awe as these two powers raced to the stars. The Soviets sent the first human, Yuri Gagarin, into space, while the Americans achieved the impossible landing Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin on the moon. These weren't just missions, they were moments that reshaped history. As decades rolled on, Russia, inheriting the Soviet legacy, continued its space pursuits. Meanwhile, China emerged as a formidable spacefaring nation, launching astronauts, orbiters, and even rovers to the Moon and Mars. Their ambitions are sky-high, literally, with plans for lunar bases and deep space exploration. India, once an observer in the space race, became a rising star. With ISRO, Indian Space Research Organization, at the helm, India launched missions to both the Moon and Mars, showcasing ingenuity on a budget. Their achievements have won admiration worldwide. Then there's Japan, quietly powerful in its approach. Their space agency, JAXA, not only launched satellites but successfully brought back samples from distant asteroids, proving their technological mastery. Europe, united through the European Space Agency (ESA), pooled resources and talent from various countries to conduct major scientific missions, from Earth observation to interplanetary travel. But the story doesn't end with these major players. The United Arab Emirates made headlines when they sent the Hope probe to Mars, an inspiring leap for the Arab world. Turkey has announced plans to land on the Moon. Even countries like Pakistan and Luxembourg are joining the cosmic journey, often through partnerships or commercial ventures. Though over 80 countries have participated in space activity in some way, only a handful have the ability to launch spacecraft using their own rockets and launch pads. For the rest, collaboration and innovation pave the path forward. This is the world's unfolding space story, a tale of ambition, unity, and the timeless human desire to reach beyond the skies.